Hey guys, as some of you know, we recently had to say goodbye to Raven's cat Grabo. These last few weeks have been difficult as efforts were made to keep her with us for just a little while longer, but ultimately, all we could do was show her some mercy. She left the world surrounded by love, and in the arms of Raven's son, whom she chose personally. The next few weekly Storytime with Bobsheaux live streams will help raise money to cover the costs of her recent vet visits, her cremation, and her special uneaten food that's going to be donated to Raven's local rescue where she adopted Perseverers. All of her final expenses came to $1,100, and anything that you want to donate towards that, via Super Chats, would be greatly appreciated. Until then, keep lavishing your little furry family members with all the love that you can, while you can. Sleep well, Grabo. We love you. Hello, everybody, and welcome to this latest installment of Storytime with Bobsheaux.
Hello, I was watching on the video, which is a little behind, so it starts a little late, just so I could be sad, I guess. But it's okay. I'm getting better.
It's going to take a long time to heal, we know.
It really is.
But in the meantime, let's still try to have a good time, because that's what Bubba would want, isn't it?
Yeah. My phone background is still Paul.
Aww.
I haven't been able to change it.
Let's do something about that. Do we have any pictures of just the two of them?
Yes. You included it. They were sitting on top of a box. Paul was laying down and had one of his feet hanging off of the... And Bobo was like looking over her shoulder.
That's right. I is photogenic.
She was beautiful in all of her derpiness. And demanding. Man, she used to order my son around. She didn't like him to leave his bedroom, even to go to the bathroom. She got very angry. She would call him, meow! Get your ass back in here.
Don't leave me alone. You're my boy.
That's right.
And as you can see, we are a little bit further along to our goal here of helping Grabo cross the Rainbow Bridge there.
That was a great first stream, and I really appreciate it, guys.
Yes, we are still very sad for her passing, but sometimes we gotta have fun. And that's what this is all about.
Yes, well, fun is a good remedy for sadness.
Indeed, indeed. And we're all gonna have fun as we once again dive ankle deep into Descendants 3: Rise of the Isle of the Lost. I was about to say...
Rise of the Isle of the Lost. Rise of something or other. Something to do with the Isle of the Lost.
I was going to say Rise of something else, but we're not quite there yet, are we? Why do they keep on... Guys, you understand that you lost a quarter of your principal cast, right? On the topic of loved ones who are no longer with us, Cameron Boyce is dead. Stop with Descendants.
Ouch.
Well, either stop or do the unthinkable and recast him.
No.
Exactly.
No.
That's why it's so much better.
Blasphemy.
That's why it's so much better to stop, isn't it?
But they could still write the books.
Yeah, or they could not. Please.
Oh. Ugh. Let's give it a few more minutes before we get started.
This is so
We're
dumb.
here pretty early for us.
Right?
We're here pretty early for us, right?
Right, we're on time.
Don't I sound like I need another bubble? I'm a bubble.
That's fine. We've got macros for that. What was I saying?
I don't know. How much you love Descendants.
Sorry, I took a... I needed a minute, but I'm back. Okay. Some of the villain kids, still not using their abbreviations, are searching for the smashed amulets that Ursula had. How? And on the sidelines over here, we got some kind of a dispute between the Forbidden City and Agrippa. Why? Why would they be enemies? What's going on here? How do you make off with the entire capital of China and nobody notices? I think that might be kind of a major no-no.
Pretzel says, Descendants 100. We'll milk this cow as much as we can.
The cow's dead.
They're still milking.
The teats are
Now
dust. Stop
milk.
it.
Now it becomes nostalgia milk.
Ah.
Remember when the cow was alive and it was great and we loved the milk? Well, we can keep going with the memories.
The cow's dead. Just butcher it already.
Ouch.
Well? Getting a lot of lovely contributions in here already. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you. Do you have it on live chat?
I do have it on live chat. And over the last several weeks, we've had absolutely no problem with the chat window suddenly disappearing on us. Thank you, OBS, for doing what you're supposed to do.
I guess it was an update that actually worked.
Maybe? I don't know. So many familiar faces in channel. I love it. Hello, Zachary and the Red Boot Squad, Christian Bennett, Felix Wolf, Home Cruise, Mata Cruz. Oh, we got someone I haven't seen in chat before. Raven Fox Audio. Does that sound familiar to you?
Nah. Must be a bot.
Yeah,
Must be a bot.
Must be a bot show. Ta-da! These damn bots, get out of here. Super Disney fan, Diablo, hello. I'm not seeing any of the suggestions. I'm just saying hello to the people. Get off my back, woman. Shy Cartoon Girl, hello. Let's see, where are we currently? Thank you, Evie, for saving our spot for us. We are currently on page 206 of 240-something. Was that right? 288. We are 80 pages away from finishing this piece of crap.
Woo! 80 pages!
And absolutely nothing will have been accomplished except for my pain.
And the discovery of Lil Shang's career.
How can China have a tiff with Agrabah for, what, hundreds of years? Is that what you said, Book? And then...
Who listens to the book?
Huh?
Who listens to the book? We just show up for the funny voices and the rants.
I try to listen to the book when I can, because eventually something stupid's going to come up and I have to go, wait a minute, hold up. Really? You're going to do this? How does this happen when we've already got this backing it up? Ah! Dumb. You're dumb. And yet I'm the one yelling at a book, so...
Yep.
And I'm continuing to read it, so who's truly the dumb one here?
Probably you.
Probably me. Can you love me in spite of my dumbness?
Obviously.
Thank you. That's a quirk you're gonna have to overlook. Didn't the original Aladdin story take place in China, asks Felix Wolf? Pretty sure that it being one of the 1001 Arabian tales, pretty sure that should have been taking place somewhere in Arabia. But, no, you know what? I know what it is. You are mistaking it for The Adventures of Prince Ahmed, which I reviewed. Wherein Ahmed's story, which takes place in China for a time, briefly intersects with that of Aladdin. I don't know if Aladdin is traditionally affiliated with Prince Ahmed, but there it is. So that's that connection. And it also took us to the island of Whack Whack.
Yes, the island of Whack Whack.
With nothing but naked hotties running around all over the place. And that is why the Caliph had to make sure that Sherazade was telling him 1,001 tales for one night straight every single night. Oh my god, these stories are so hot. Give me more!
Don't worry, they are. I wonder how many books are currently being written. since they just published the 5th recently.
Please stop. They don't make any sense. You're collectively...
All you have to do is get through the entire series, and then you can move on to something else.
It's so stupid. Ugh. Oh, no. Ugh. Sorry, I gotta show off this since we're on this subject. Just on the extremely off chance that we actually finish the book here tonight, I don't know, it could happen. I had prepared the 4th book, Escape from the Isle of the Lost, and I can't. It's prominently featuring Hades as Ember, which I guess is the source of all of his powers or something, and you can just stop it by getting wet. Yeah. This power source of the god of the underworld, just throw a little water at it. It's fine.
The 6th book might be published by the time the 5th Descendants movie comes out. I know you're excited.
Sorry, I was about to ask, isn't the 5th Descendants already at... No, we're only at 4.
I don't guess you count the cartoon.
No, I am not counting Wicked World. Because it's not
You have to count...
No.
What is the one... Oh, Wicked Wonderland is the one that they're making now.
Yes, Wicked Wonderland. What? That's the title? I can't. Stopping. I was gonna say, no, I can't count Wicked World as because Wicked World doesn't even count itself. It's completely removed from all the continuity of the movies. Why do you exist?
To piss you off.
To piss me off. How... In a world where magic is banned, how does the genie exist? And how does his daughter exist? How does this daughter even exist at all? How do genies reproduce?
Tyler Fish says the Royal Wedding Special did Cameron dirty.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but if we're just gonna have a character suddenly die on us, don't we need to see it? You know? I mean, sorry if
too dark for children.
No. I was about to apologize for this, but no, I can't. I can't apologize for this. I was raised on Beast Wars. I grew up with that show where they were killing off characters left and right. Some of them more unceremoniously than others. But if someone had to die, you saw it. You saw...
So you could feel it.
So you could feel it. Or maybe you'd feel severely ripped off. You had the death of Dinobot after he took on the entire Predacon army. That was painful. You're crying after that death. But then you have characters like Scorponok and Pterosaur who were just plopped into a pit of lava. That sucked. It's like, oh, well, they're dead.
Yes, Bobsheaux believes all children should be traumatized.
To a point, yes.
Felix Wolf says, ah, yes, Beast Wars, the original Game of Thrones.
I can only assume so. Haven't seen it, although I have heard a lot of things, so yeah. Lots of death in that show. And and in a cartoon meant to sell toys. I guess it would have to take its inspiration from the original 86 Transformers movie, wouldn't it? Hey kids, here's your favorite playthings, all ready for you to enjoy. Oh no, they died! I love it so. Are we ready to begin?
I think we've got enough to get started, yes.
Oh wait, sorry, got a question here from Colin. Who was the one Beast Wars robot that I think was a beetle that could transform into a tank? It was from your Vampires review. Oh dear. A beetle that can transform into a tank.
You know this.
No, I don't. Nothing is coming to mind immediately. I guess I'm gonna have to rewatch my vampires. Oh god, I gotta rewatch my old episodes sometime. Don't I? So much early show cringe.
Shy Cartoon Girl says, today's generation of kids can't handle the death of their beloved characters. I was on Twitter and there was a video of a 6-year-old crying over Gummy Goo from the Amazing Digital Circus dying. Gummy Goo?
I am sorry that Gummy Goo's death hurt you like it did, young lady. But it's good for you.
No, it's not!
If we don't introduce kids to death in their own cartoons, how are they supposed to accept it in their movies and other media? Just saying.
Tyler says Rampage. He turned into a king crab, though, not a beetle.
Rampage. Yes, Rampage. I can see where you would confuse him for a beetle. He was a crab who turned into a tank. That's right.
Well, Gummy Goo is apparently from the Amazing Digital Circus, whatever the hell that is.
No. Where is my movie version of Dinobot, Paramount? Yes, give us a Dinobot movie. We've already got Bumblebee. Why not Dinobot?
Okay, for anybody who might happen to be new to the live streams, here's how it goes.
Yes, hello, new people.
Bobsheaux is going to read this stupid book, a continuation of the stupid book, which is Descendants, Rise of the Isle of Lost, and he's going to read it in funny voices. You guys are going to suggest the voices. If you do a super chat, you definitely get your voice done, if he's able to do it. Otherwise, you get another choice.
Yes, and if it turns out I can't do a voice, just at Raven with another voice that I might be able to do.
Yeah.
You don't have to super chat us again.
Right. No Channel Awesome, folks. No President Dumpster Fire. Please, the voice is just figured out. At this point, it's traumatizing. He doesn't know anime. He doesn't know much pop culture at all, like singers and wrestlers, and so he only knows a couple of wrestlers.
Yeah, a lot of the requests for wrestlers I find. Why is that?
He doesn't know. He doesn't follow wrestling.
Sorry. But otherwise, let's see what we got.
Otherwise, free game.
Indeed.
And we're going to start off with a sponsored post.
Sponsor post. Who we got?
From the Pretzel 2. Beginning with our biblically accurate angel Furby. That pretzel was so kind to send off. Wait till you see this beauty. If you haven't experienced it, just wait.
And again, for those of us who are new to the Storytime with Bobsheaux streams, don't be offended. If we ban you, if we send you into band camp,
oh yes,
that is a badge of honor.
It is. Everybody wants to go to band camp, and then they get right back out, and they make another terrible suggestion and get sent right back in.
Yes, we have this thing.
You have to hug it. It's got to be on your neck.
No.
Wings and halos.
And 8 eyes where 2 are supposed to be.
And 2 mouths.
Ew. Oh, gross. Ugh.
Oh, that was cute when Lucas said it, though. I have too many eyeballs. Lucas the spider said that. That was cute.
I had too many eyeballs.
We know that thing has too many eyeballs.
Too many everything. Get it away. Oh. Okay, here we go.
As the crew drove deeper into the jungle,
You can't see its lovely face. You gotta hold it up.
I can't focus on getting it seen and read.
hidden as they were among tangled branches, or scratched on stones half covered by clumps of moss, and the trail bent in every direction, not following a straight line, but curving to and fro, making it difficult for the pirates to judge where they might find the next mark. Yeah.
And now the next part of the pretzel sponsored post is Bob's pick.
Yeah. Alright, hang on.
Once he gets the fur out of his mouth. You're supposed to read with it, not eat it.
I'm supposed to burn it, not hang on to it. Yeah. Here's one we haven't done in a while. I am going to do a little bit of Adam West, old chum.
Your mom just donated $100, but she didn't give us a voice suggestion.
Oh, hello, Mom Show.
Mom Show's in the chat.
Oh, That's kind of awkward. How do I say that she pledged wrong?
Oh, that's right. She contributed $2.
Meant to give us 100, it looks like. Thank you. I don't know.
We'll take the 2. It's fine.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I have
Brand-
her voice suggestion.
Oh, did she give a voice suggestion? Ah, there we go.
Yes.
Excellent.
Screw you, hippie.
Branch after branch fell to the earth. Stones were overturned. They made a royal mess of the island, old chum. But there was no one there to complain about it. And Uma doubted the goblins would mind, although she still hoped they wouldn't notice all the noise. They followed the celestial markers. They were stars of all different types, and even a few constellations carved into the trees and rocks. But at last, one symbol stood apart from the rest. Holy astrology!
We have to get to your... We have to go in order, so there are other sponsored posts ahead of yours. But when we get to yours, we'll do Kermit. Like you asked for.
Yes, very good.
Okay. So that the final part of the pretzels, the sponsored post is my pick. So I would like some Mark Hamill Joker.
Always a good decision. That's it, said Harry. That's what I like to see. A nice big smile. No. He was kneeling in a clearing, brushing away some scattered leaves from the earth as Uma approached. Over his shoulder, he read the words, Tops et Scram X, deeply scrawled into the hard-packed dirt. Oh, really? I wonder what Tops et Scram X could possibly mean.
Oh yes, we forgot to mention, if he has a rant, which he often does, he has to continue on in the voice of the character he was reading it to do his rant.
Yes. X marks the spot scrawled into the hard-packed dirt. Why would you write that in dirt? Even if it's hard-packed, you could still scrape it away, wash it away. You kids are stupid and you should feel stupid.
Shame on you.
Joker! Is it telling us to scram? Asked Harry, reading the text. I do feel like getting out of here. The fortress gives me the... Forgive me. I may just be an ignorant clown. Aren't these kids supposed to be the worst of the worst? How are they being creeped out by a fortress? You know what, Jason, I'm sorry. Give me that crowbar.
Christian Bennett says, no, they are rotten to the core.
You deserve to die. And so do you. Next.
Next is a Voices from the Chat, and this one
Voices
comes
from
from
the chat.
Maricruz.
Merry
And the funny thing is, she was just telling us what she had for dinner, so you're going to do the whole meal.
Oh, crap.
Beginning with chicken tenders. I thought she was suggesting it, so I was writing it down, and then I heard later on she said, just do chicken tenders. I was like, no, he's going to do the whole thing.
Ah, crap.
If it had a voice, chicken tenders.
Oh, the system. It must be here. This is the spot. But where's next? Pirates love them. That's highly political. Next.
Next is mashed potatoes.
Young citizens are Sausage, not a pirate. And this is a bit cliched if you ask. Why is the pirate kid saying that fighting an axe is cliche when they're looking for some kind of treasure? I can't with this book. Next.
Mixed vegetables with cheese.
I didn't ask you, Uma said, looking around, trying to discern what import the message held. Harry stood and put away his sword. Gil wandered over to the other side of clearing and looked at the message upside down and backward. X marks the spot, he declared.
And finally,
I got
this
it.
is supposed to. This is supposed
I'm
to go with
valuable,
everything.
right? You like me?
Now over everything. Country gravy.
You're a genius, said Harry. Let's not go that far, said Uma. It's written backward. Even Bronson can figure out this code. But you guys didn't, Gil pointed out. Who cares? It's hot enough just fine on this thing. Let's start digging, said Harry, removing the shovel that he strapped it to his back. Next.
Who's leaving? Good night. Whoever's leaving, I didn't see. I just see everybody saying good night. I'm confused. Pretzel said good night.
Yeah,
Soda
looks
Pop
like
said good
Pretzel's
night.
leaving.
Okay.
I think Soda Pop
Good
is
night,
saying goodbye
Pretzel.
to Pretzel. Bye, Pretzel. Thank you
Okay.
for joining us for a little bit.
Now people are saying good night to Soda Pop. Everybody's confused.
I guess the stream's ending early. Everyone's leaving. Bye, everybody. Click.
You've put them to sleep. You have failed in your mission, sir.
Oh, no. Let's get some Gilbert Gottfried in here.
Let's not. Next is a sponsored post from ATM Alex.
ATM.
Like Stretch from Casper 1985. It's high-pitched and snotty.
Yes, I do remember Casper, which is going to be celebrating its 30th anniversary, I think. Let's see. He whistled for the rest of the crew who came running, clanking through the jungle, picks and shovels at the ready. We found it, he told them. Dig. Where, said Gil. On the X, like it says, said Harry. Makes sense, right? Because it's so cliched, isn't it? Next.
Hang on, I gotta write this one down so I can ban them. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to read that later. Next is a voice from the chat.
Voices from the chat.
Woo. And this is a old favorite from Home Cruise, Bernie Sanders.
They dug, shoveling dirt and stone, and the pit grew larger and deeper. Harry and Gil were down in the hole as it grew in width as well as depth, but they didn't find a treasure chest. I knew this was too easy, said Harry, as he climbed his way out of the hole. They had dug exactly on this spot the X had marked, but they found nothing. There must be more to it. I mean, any random goblin could come wander through the forest, find the X, and then dig this thing up. Oh! Next.
I love Bernie Sanders, but please don't let him run again as president. He's too old. I love him. I wish he had been president the first time he ran. He's awesome. I love Bernie. But I'm hoping that he is putting his support by Andrea Ocasio-Cortez because I want to vote for that woman. Love her. Okay, anyway. That was Home Cruise, Bernie Sanders. Okay, so now we have another sponsored post.
Excellent.
And this one, that's not it. I forgot to take that one off. This is from Luke Jeffers.
Luke Jeffers, thank you, sir.
You had to say Gilbert Godfrey, didn't you? You had to bring up Gilbert Godfrey. My voice suggestions are beginning with Gilbert Godfrey as Tarzan from the '99 movie.
have no idea how I'm supposed to reconcile those two concepts. But I guess I could
Just make Gilbert Godfrey sound sexy.
Hi, Raven! I'm Gilbert Gottfried, and I'm sexy! Don't you want to get with this?
No!
You like that, don't you, bitch? I'm the swinging jungle man. My loincloth is filthy.
Oh, no.
Not a lot of toilet paper in the jungle.
Oh, fuck you.
I have to pee.
Everybody, all together now. There was a little stream that flowed into the river, and the river flowed and flowed into a giant lake. Oh. I'm sorry, Raven, that was good, but of course you understand that when you come back, I still haven't actually read in that voice yet, so that's coming. And Luke Jeffers' band, she says. There you go, into band camp with you, Luke. Too funny. Oh. There's a third Flight Before Christmas. Is there home cruise? Guess I'm gonna have to look for that, aren't I? I mean... Oh boy, it really has nowhere to go but down, doesn't it? Started out with Black Wolf. He was awesome. Then you had the oh-so-cleverly named White Wolf, who was equally cool as her brother in every respect, except they did her so dirty. Where could they go? Is there going to be some other unknown relative to Black Wolf seeking revenge that's just going to pop out from out of nowhere? Oh dear. Cartoon Cat Girl is laughing so hard that it's hurting her nose. Sorry, and you're welcome. Toy Story is turning 30 years old, says Tyler Fish. Peter Jackson's King Kong is turning 20, and Jurassic World just turned 10. Oh my god, where's the time going? Thoughts on Michael Mando returning as Scorpion being the villain in the next Spider-Man movie? I haven't really been following the MCU Spider-Man all that much, and I certainly didn't know that Michael Mando, whoever that was returning as Scorpion. Was Scorpion established? I think I heard something about him being involved in the latest film, but I didn't know that he was returning from anything. I really needed this, said Cartoon Cat Girl. I've had a crappy week. I'm sorry. Crappy weeks are the worst. Here, have one good night out of a crappy week. You're welcome. Let's see what else we got. Review the open season movies and TV show. Possibly. Can't say for sure whether or not I'm going to do that. Again, I like to keep things a surprise. I don't like to talk about things I might have an opinion on. It's always Gilbert Gottfried, isn't it? Asks Felix Wolf. Yeah. He is very often a contender for the Code Prince. He was at the end credits scene for in Homecoming, the first Tom Holland movie. It says Zachary and the Rabbit Squad. Ah, did not catch that. Last couple of Marvel movies I've seen, I don't think I bothered checking the end credits for, which is kind of telling, isn't it? Descendants 5. The Smee twins are coming back, but will be played by different actors. Why? Are they afraid of the Smeelings being too old or something? Was the third movie that long ago? Quentin Breakbill says, "Hey Bobsheaux, I'm currently pet sitting my mother's cats because she is accompanying my sister to her new dream college, Montana University. Awesome job there, Ms. Breakbill. Have a good stint in college. We wish you the best." Do you ever see 2D animation making a major comeback in major studios anytime soon? Asks Felix Wolf. I don't have to see anything, because Disney has actually announced that they are returning to hand-drawn animation. I hope that they stick to their guns this time. The Princess and the Frog was supposed to be their triumphant return to 2D animation, and sadly, that movie met a very lukewarm reception. It was good, but nobody saw it at the time. Meanwhile, everyone's seeing all the CGI films that are out there, regardless of whether or not they're actually good or not, and it's just... it's ridiculous. 2D does need to come back, but let's also emphasize storytelling, please, Disney. There's been a few bumps in the road in that department of late. Yay, I love Voradon Prep, says Christian Bennett. It's so cool. And in debate with you, how dare you be of that opinion? Cartoon Cat Girl says, "I'm meeting my boyfriend in person next month. I'm a tad nervous, though." Oh, you're a long-distance girlfriend, too. That is not without its difficulties, and we certainly hope that you and your beau nothing but the best. And,
I have to pee.
Oops, sorry. Raven, I pressed the wrong button.
You did that on purpose.
I did not.
You did.
No. You already had to pee. I'm not going to throw that at you so soon. Until next time. I was just trying to welcome you back.
That was a step too far. You've
What?
gone too far this time.
Have I, though? Have I
Yes.
really?
You have.
Okay, continuing on, because I haven't read it yet.
Damn.
You're right, Uma acknowledged. I'm talking for Uma now. What's my name? Honorary Cold Brett right there.
No. I just got back.
The professor would never have done something so obvious. He hid his symbols well, so clearly he hid the chest just as well. She looked down at the symbol. Wonder why he wrote the words backwards. I mean, it's not much of a code. That's so you guys could find it, and he knew you were so stupid you needed all the help you could get. Next.
Oh, the next in Luke's sponsored post is Angel Furby.
I'm going to kill you all.
No, Angel Furby's gonna kill us all. Chris says, "What's my name? Shrimpy."
Just so we're on the same page here, you are a messenger from God, right?
Look into her eyes and say and know. That way you'll understand.
Help!
Remember, have her look up. Or them look up. I think weren't angels genderless? They're often depicted as either, men with. I don't remember a lot of wings in the men, but I remember a lot of women with. Girl angels had the big flowy wings and the long hair, and
I'm a bit rusty on that myself, but with names like Peter and Michael, I think they're supposed to be male, or at least
yeah, but they
coded.
didn't seem. They didn't seem. At least in some of the stuff that I've seen, they didn't seem. They weren't emphasizing the wings and the halo. He was just kind of standing there looking important
Yes, this looks important.
Yeah, that's not what the Bible said.
What if it's not a code, Harry offered? What do you mean? I mean, what if it's a direction of some sort, said Harry. Gil was already ahead of them. He turned around backwards and walked to a place where two trees grew at strange angles. One tipped to the right, and the other tipped to the left. Together they formed an X.
Ugh. Next.
And finally, his favorite food, pizza. P.S. I'm in the progress of finishing up my projects for today as we speak. Go, Luke, go. Get those projects finished.
Yes, we like projects being done. And Pizza is finishing out chapter 27 here. There it is! Uma saw the X formed by the trees. If she turned so the hole was at her back, this tree was exactly in line where the carving had been. So once more, they drew shovels and thrust them deep into the earth, digging as fast as they could. Chapter 28, Twisted Mysteries. Twisteries.
Twisteries.
What do we have next?
Next is a voice from the chat.
Voices from the chat.
Woo! And it is from Zachary and the Raboot Squad.
Mm-hmm.
Go Meows Adams.
Oh, God. This is gonna be
You better do the right Gomez.
I was going to. But now that you suggested I might have some options available to me.
You don't. You have no options.
Is there only one Gomez?
There is only one Gomez. Just like there's only one Shaggy. Well, kind of two. Casey Kasem was the original, so you got to give it to him.
You are right. There is only one Gomez, so I can only do the one Gomez. You are right.
Harry Doug Fury.
Asshole!
Please. All right, fine. I'll do the right one. Harry dug furiously by the X-shaped trees, forming a pit that was too small for anyone else to stand in when the sound of steel striking wood echoed in the hole. Meow meow. I found it! I found it! He crowed, his entire body covered with mud. Uma ran to the edge of the pit, Gil at her shoulder. You found it? She asked, sounding as if she didn't quite believe it. Meow meow.
Yes, usually I say that the only Shaggy is Matthew Lillard. But I have to give Kasem credit where credit is due because he originated the character and he does a good job. Anybody else after that, blasphemy. Not worth watching. Boo.
And we all know there's only one Cool Cat, don't we? Voiced by Denny Derrick himself.
Yeah. We have a preference for Cool Cat. And not that one that you just said.
Oh my God.
No. Next is a sponsored post from our very own Selena Lee.
Selena Lee, what she got?
Selena says, "Hello everyone. I'm feeling like a little Tim Curry tonight." So what about the first part is Curry from the Barbie movies.
So you're a little tiny transvestite?
From Transylvania.
She's feeling like a little Tim Curry.
I'm just a sweet transvestite.
Which is, we know is no longer the proper term. But it's the movie that is a cult classic. You have it, yeah. Because otherwise tomorrow it'll be all over the 4chan-y type website.
Bobshow's a transphobe. Bobshow's a homophobe. I'm so disappointed in Bobsheaux.
That's okay. I'm disappointed in you too. Sorry, I've only seen that movie once, and I was with the wrong people, i.e. just myself, and I don't remember a whole lot of details. What was Tim Curry's character again?
I don't remember. Let us know, Selena. I can't remember. Okay, in the meantime, do Curry Pennywise.
There was there it is. I did, he said, hitting the shovel on the ground again, this time with an extra strong wallop. Yes, an extra strong wallop coming from this kid. I'm up to get more guideliner. Ta-ta!
Pennywise.
Well, I had the right character for just that one bit, didn't I? Ah! That was when the ground gave way underneath his feet, and he tumbled down into the darkness. Next.
Now, but still haven't heard yet. She hasn't answered about how Curry from the Barbie movie sounded. So the next...
Oh, Curry from the Barbie movies. I missed that part suddenly. Sorry about that.
You said you didn't know it.
No, I said I didn't know exactly what Tim Curry's character in the Rocky Horror was. Yeah, you're saying that transvestite was the wrong word. Is it the wrong word? I don't know what he is. Is he supposed to be transsexual, or is he just a man who likes to wear women's clothes?
In the Barbie movies?
No, in Rocky Horror. In the Barbie.
What are you talking about?
In the Barbie movies, he's just himself, so I can do that no problem.
Okay.
Harry flailed in the air, barely hanging on to his hook.
I see. Tim Curry was the Mouse King in Barbie and the Nutcracker.
Haven't seen that one. I'm only going off of what he did in Barbie and the Three Musketeers. So he's a recurring villain in the Barbieverse, huh? Good to know. Good to know. He was falling, the wind blowing in his face. He nearly retched. Pretty sure there's supposed to be a W in the name retched. His stomach heaved. He was weightless, and then he wasn't. With a great splash, he struck water. He had fallen a good distance, and he did not hit the water lightly. Next.
And finally, in Selena Lee's sponsor post, is Pennywise as Cool Cat.
Oh, God. It might as well have been concrete, he mumbled, splashing around. He was in a great underground lagoon, black as night and still as ice on a frozen lake. Harry frantically tried to keep his head above water. A pair of light trousers and a thin shirt would have been successful in such circumstances, but pirates weren't either. So what, was he running around naked?
Why does it feel weird to hear Pennywise Cool Cat talking about his pants? It feels wrong.
Because Cool Cat's not supposed to talk about pants in any context. Yay!
No!
And Harry's heavy clothes threatened to draw him down. He threw off his jacket and paddled to the shore. At least he did know how to swim. And swimming is so cool! Ugh, it's terrible.
Next is a Voices from the Chat.
Yeah.
Read to the tune of Grim Grinning Ghosts. That's from Shy Cartoon Girl.
Thank you, Shy. Harry checked for injuries, water can break, bones after a fall from such heights, but he was intact, his back stuck from when he struck the surface. But the pain would fade, only his pride was truly damaged. He'd landed in the ultimate belly flop. Luckily, no one had been around to see it. His eyes followed slowly, adjusted to the darkness, but there wasn't much to see. Key change! He could not even make out the far side of the lagoon. Harry looked up and found only an enveloping darkness. He was trapped. Help, he cried, help. I'm down here, but when there's nothing but silence, where was everybody? He reached an area of rocks at the edge of the lagoon and tried to get some kind of hold on the muddy walls surrounding him to find some kind of footing, but it was too slippery and he fell back in the water every time. Hey, everyone up there, help, he called again! Ta-da! Next.
Selena Lee says that she has not seen Rocky Horror Picture Show, and she probably needs to. If you can, if you're not going to go see it in person, because I made the mistake of just sitting down and watching the movie. I'm like, what is everybody so into?
Same.
It's the fan experience. So try to find a video of the people, before you watch it. A video of people in the movie theater, like throwing, what do they throw at? Rice, toilet paper. They throw all kinds of stuff when certain parts of the movie, and they respond, and it's supposed to be really cool. So try to find one of those before you watch the movie if you're going to watch it by yourself. So then it'll make more sense.
Sorry, while we're on this subject, Rocky Horror has had decades to build up the audience that it has, and as such, the experience that it has. Similar to The Room, wherein people are throwing spoons at the screen whenever they see one of the framed pictures of spoons that Tommy Wiseau has in his living room for some ungodly reason. What was up with the Minecraft movie? I haven't seen a lot. I don't know. But people in the theaters for
they apparently trashed the theater?
Just losing their frickin' minds. It's like, guys, what's happening here? I don't get it.
I think it's because the world is a dumpster fire, and they're just desperate for some way to get out their aggression and frustration and feelings of hopelessness. Not an excuse, but I do think that's part of the reason.
So you gotta trash a movie theater for that. Sure, that makes sense.
No, you don't have to. That is the wrong thing to do. But then you're talking about kids. Kids often pick the wrong thing to do. That's part of being kids.
Hey, parents, do something.
Especially kids with lack of guidance. Unfortunately, a lot of kids are lacking guidance.
Oy.
Okay. Anyway, back to fun.
Yes. Clean, non-destructive fun, thank you.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, so next is a sponsored post from Colin Warmbrough.
Colin Warmbrough. What's he got?
Christian Bale as Mr. Rogers.
God. I assume that the idea is Christian Bale's Batman as Mr. Rogers.
I believe it. Probably so.
Anonymously, from the darkness, he heard a sound that was all too familiar. Tick-tock. Tick-tock.
I have to pee.
No, I don't.
Please won't you be my code Brent?
No.
Maybe after all this time, Harry would get his real hook at last. Wait a minute. Hold up. He heard an all too familiar sound. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Alluding to the crocodile from Peter Pan, probably. One, why is the crocodile from Peter Pan here? Should it be up in Neverland? Where is Neverland? Secondly, the crocodile bites off Captain Hook's hand, and it traumatizes him to the point where he has to kill Peter Pan for paying him back for that. Why is Harry excited for the prospect of getting a real hook for a hand? That's not something to which to aspire. You little dumbass.
Mr. Rogers would never.
No, he wouldn't. That's how stupid this kid is. Now, I know that you got nothing going for you, young man, but you're not supposed to want to be Captain Hook.
I'm not going to pee. I'm going to open my vent.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry, Harry, but you're a stupid, stupid little boy.
Mr. Rogers would never.
Again, that's how dumb Harry is. He is pushing Mr. Rogers to those kinds of extremes.
Next is a voice from the chat.
Voices from the chat.
And this is an interesting one from Felix Wolf.
What's that?
Not me, but a Raven. How would a raven talk?
Get me out of here. No? Yes, there we are. Get me out of here. He scrambled against the slick mud walls, trying to use his hook for leverage, but it kept slipping off the surface. Don't say it. Slipping off the surface. Boy. Have you heard ravens talk? It is creepy.
Yes, it is awesome.
You hear parrots talk, and they talk like parrots. They talk like parrots. Ravens, they'll mimic your voice.
Yes, so will mynah birds. Mynah birds are even more accurate on your voice.
Really?
When my older brothers and sisters were little, and my mom was raising them, she had a mynah bird, and she had to give it away because the mynah bird, when the kids were already at school, would be going, "Mama, mama, mama," and she couldn't tell the difference, and it was creepy because all day long she was thinking the kids were talking to her, and she'd do it in all three of their voices. She had to find the mynah bird another home.
Oh, I'm sorry, mynah bird, but you kind of had it coming.
That would have freaked me out too, I have to say.
Really? Wild potato.
Come on in.
Oh no. Are things about to get bratty in here?
Uh-huh. Yes, Felix Wolf is bringing up that in D&D there's a race of raven-like humanoids called Kinku. Kiri from Critical Role was a Kinku. And they communicate via mimicry. Leave my grapes alone, Percy. You don't need grapes.
I am very sweet.
I am very sweet.
And then everyone cried.
No, it's not Luna. This is Percy.
I do not watch Critical Role, but I am well familiar with that story, and I love it. We're gonna get a Percy. There he is. There's your tiny kitten.
Oh, yes, my little bitty tiny kitten. See how little he is?
So little.
Yes, I know you're just a baby. You can't help being bad.
That's what happens when you adopt panthers.
I didn't realize he was a little thing when I got him. He grew.
And how?
All right, so the next is a sponsored post from ATM Alex.
Yes, there it is. What's Alex got for us?
He says, Raven, I love that your masks remind me of Lady Gaga, whose music I love. Thank you. And he would like you to start with Lugosi. Don't mess with my earbuds, Percy.
Mama, you got stuff on your head.
Lugosi's Dracula is like a male mix of real Maleficent and Queen Grimhild to me. But that's not the voice he wants. Okay, voice of Shaggy and Daddy Derek mixing it up.
Sorry, what am I doing?
Shaggy and Daddy Derek, I think fighting. I think that's what mixing it up means.
Like, Harry was about to panic, man. It was dark and the lagoon was deep. He couldn't see the far side, so he turned to try to swim across it. He was struck here at the rocky edge of the water, clamoring for a foothold. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Once the old tick-tock got a taste of him, he was sure to want more. He fumbled over the rocks, tripped and hit the water. He stood and tried again, feeling his way through the darkness. Tick-tock, tick-tock, closer and closer. Oh my God.
Oh God, not that one. Next is a voice from the chat. Voices from the chat. Woo. This one coming from stop with the earbuds, please. Voice. No, that's the one before it. This is from Super Disney Fan. The Emerald City Guard from the original Wizard of Oz.
Harry ran backward, smashing across the narrow edge of the lagoon, but the sound only got louder. It was all around him. There was no use in running. Nowhere to hide. Nowhere to go. So he did the first thing that came to mind. Harry shut his eyes and prepared to be chomped. A moment passed. Tick-tock, tick-tock. And then he died. The end. Book over, please.
Nope.
Next. Nobody
Yeah,
continued to
right,
see
that-
Harry Hook. Not nobody, not know how.
Had to write that one down. Okay.
Percy seems
Next is a sponsored post from Willman.
Whitman.
A brand new contributor. Thank you.
Thank you, Whitman.
And they say, please check out an upcoming game called Billy Bust Up. It's a musical 3D platformer in the style of a Disney musical. Original songs, fully orchestrated with a real orchestra. Incredible animation. It's amazing. We'll have to look into that. But you didn't give me a voice suggestion, so at me with a voice suggestion if you're still in the chat, and thank you for contributing.
I do gotta do some gaming streams one of these days, don't I?
And next is Mom Show. We're going to do a sponsor, since Wilhelm didn't give me a voice suggestion, we'll go to Mom Show, and she would like you to do Kermit.
Let's see. Got him right here. Still gotta figure out how to make him not invisible. It was a miracle that I was able to do that for that video that I made of him.
Did you have him in front of a green screen?
Oh yeah, that's how I got him on the swamp background that I had. I was somehow able to key out this green, but not him. But now I'm still just Kermit the Predator. Okay, let's see. That terrible ticking persisted, but no crocodile arrived. He waited for the titanic jaws to close around his head, for the forelegs to clamp his neck. Don't think forelegs do that on crocodiles. But nothing touched him. There was only darkness, the water, and the rocks. He stepped back, and his foot touched sand. It was drying and sturdy. The hole he'd fallen into was larger than he realized. Out of the water, he followed a sandy beach, stumbled in the dark, hoping his head wouldn't mash into some unseen wall. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Does that mean I'm a TikTok star? You don't want to be a TikTok star. Ooh, sorry.
All right.
Next.
Next is a voice from the chat.
Voice from the chat.
Felix Wolf. Gilbert Godfrey is the Joker. No, that's the wrong one.
That's winning. The sound hadn't been anywhere coming from the water. It was out on the sand somewhere. Harry had a good idea what was making it, so this time he ran towards it. The cave opened into a wider space where a hole in the distant ceiling sent shafts of light streaming into the cavern like golden spears. They faintly illuminated a great pile of discarded objects, including an old alarm clock. He looked at that and he couldn't help but laugh. Why so serious?
God. Felix, you're banned. It's a ban. Get out of my grapes. And he has a thing for eating plastic. He's not after the grapes, he's after the bag. I saved his dumbass life the other day. I heard crunch, 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 and I was looking, where's that coming from? And I saw him, and there was no plastic hanging out of his mouth. I dove into the back of his throat and pulled out part of a ramen wrapper. He was trying to swallow it.
Oh, Lord.
Too stupid to live. Good gravy.
Too stupid to live, but too cute to kill.
I know. That's been his saving grace. All right, now is a sponsored post from ATM.
ATM, what's he got?
Alex would like Rory or Danny DeVito janitor from Beetlejuice.
Don't remember a whole lot of what he sounded like for that movie. I think it was just him doing the penguin minus the irking.
Go for it.
So that's what made all the ticking, he said, though there was no one else within earshot. Now that he thought about it, the tick-tock had been a bit too loud to be the tick-tock of the clock the old croc had swallowed. I gotta say, it is so tempting to do this voice and to just go, right along with it. It's instinctual at this point, but I gotta hold it back. Harry rooted through the pile, finding glass canisters full of strange and wondrous items. Newt Spleen read one, Eagle Eyes another.
Next.
Now, Mom Show would like you to also do Piggy.
Oh, God. Oh, can I do it here? I don't know.
Yes, you can. You do a good Piggy.
There were candlesticks and candelabras, silver snuff boxes, crystal balls, iron cauldrons, and blood-stained tarot cards. As he threw each and every piece aside into a glass, beneath all the junk stood a treasure chest, exactly as Sophie had described. He grabbed it and tucked it under his arm, and just as he heard his name being called, "Harry!" Uma said, materializing in the darkness, holding a torch over her head. He almost jumped out of his boots at the sound of her voice.
Very good. Next is a sponsored post.
Oh, wait, sorry. I'm seeing some comments in the chat saying that I still gotta do this.
Rest in peace to everybody's ears who are wearing earphones.
You're welcome.
Stop blasting us.
Never!
This sponsored post comes to us from Diablo.
Diablo.
Diablo is headed straight to Bandcamp
Oh, no.
with ASMR Daddy Derek. Band.
Yeah, it's Bandcamp.
No, that's the wrong button. Don't encourage that.
Encourage, encourage, encourage.
No encouraging.
Like they need it.
They don't. Don't you chew those lights. Yes, I'm talking to you. You can look at them, but you can't chew them. Percy, you're not getting in the closet. I don't care if you purr really loud. Whenever he gets in trouble, he purrs really loud. Like, you can't, I'm too cute. You can't get mad at me.
It's like my dog, Turner, whenever he wanted some attention. Look, I'm small and I'm weak. Love me.
I had an Italian Greyhound many years ago that, as a puppy, broke her leg.
Oh, no.
So she had to have a cast, and it was a whole mess. And we eventually gave the dog to family because couldn't deal with her, couldn't get her potty trained or anything. And anyway, so whenever she would be in trouble or something, she'd hold up her broken paw. I'm just a poor broken puppy.
I'm so brittle.
You are chewing the... Leave the lights alone!
Leave the lights alone! I'm
Don't
serious!
you fight me, boy! Don't you do it! I'll put you out. You better roll on the floor and look cute.
Oh my god, I just made a Chris
kinda
Crocker reference.
Shoot him. I shoot him with my notebook, and when he got over here and I pointed at him, he reached up and went bam, 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 bam. Now he's rolling on the floor saying, I'm cute. I didn't do nothing.
That's right, you apologize, boy. What were we doing? We were doing ASMR Teddy Derek, that's right.
We're done with that, right?
No, we're not. We didn't do anything.
Shit.
You are right, said Uma. That's right, now this is the voice of Uma. What's my name?
Everybody say goodnight to Mom Show.
Good night, Bombshell. Thanks for dropping by.
Oh my god.
We didn't know you were where you went. All we saw was this crumbling hole in the ground. It collapsed just after you fell through it, but we dug it out again. We tried calling to you, but you didn't answer. So we just climbed down after you. Does this turn you on, ladies?
Not at all.
How about this? Bang, bang!
I've never been so dry.
Damn.
I don't even remember what being turned on is at this point.
I'll help you.
Don't. No, that. Stop it.
What?
I know what you were about to do, and don't do it.
I was just
All
saying,
right, next
I'll
is
get
a
you back
voices
there.
from the... I know.
You're welcome.
Too much power for one man. Okay.
Okay,
Next is
responsibility
Gilbert
always.
This is from Cartoon Cat Girl,
Oh no.
who would also like to go directly to Bandcamp
Of course you would.
for Gilbert Godfrey as Homestar.
Oh, into bed camp with you forever.
Forever.
One moment. Uh-oh. Kermit's
Which
trying-
actually translates to Bobsheaux thanking you for giving him a chance to use. I got stuck. Giving him a chance to use his new puppet.
Ah!
Don't look at it on the camera. It's
Zoe.
worse than the Furby Angel.
I'm biblically accurate, Homestar. Yay! Okay, so we got that. So we
Gilbert Godfrey.
Gilbert Gottfried. Him.
It's gonna be bad.
Howie Gwind! Yeah, I'm all right. Thanks, Captain. She smiled, and Howie realized it was the first time he fully acknowledged that she was Captain and mentioned. Behind her was the rest of the crew. Whoops coiled around their shoulders. Ooh, what's that? Gil said, seeing a skull in the assemblage of magical items. Don't touch it, cried Uma, but it was too late. A whirling red cloud shot up from the skull, and the pirates cowered, feeling the worst. But the red mist only turned into a butterfly and disappeared. What the crap? I make no sense. This book makes no sense. Nothing makes sense! And there was that.
Very good. Very good.
That was horrible.
Cartoon Cat Girl. Oh! Homestar? I don't know who Homestar is. I thought you meant to write Homestar.
Did she actually write Homstar?
Yes, Homestar. But said this is better. I thought it was a typo. I don't know what Homsar is.
A little a history lecture here. Homsar actually was supposed to be just a typo. Homsar got his start in a Strong Bad email where someone asked Strong Bad, if you hate Homsar so much, why don't you kill him? And obviously this person was talking about Homestar, but because Homsar was written, Strong Bad said, you're right, I'll go do that. And then he dropped an anvil on Homsar, some little knockoff Homestar character that was, I think, just supposed to be a one-off, but they kept on bringing him back again and again, and that was the evolution of Homsar right there.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Oh, you're still banned.
Yeah, probably. Anyway, Gilbert Gottfried is Homsar.
And once again, Willman, if you're still in the chat, please at me with a voice suggestion so we can do your sponsored post.
Let's do.
Next is a sponsored post.
You said, Gil! Don't touch anything else, Bogdoma!
What are you
Leave
doing?
it all alone! What?
What are you doing?
I'm trying to do Gilbert Gottfried as Homsar!
Oh my god, I thought we were done.
We're not done! Not till the Homsar is done! Look, Harry said, I found it! The treasure chest in the crowd, open it! I'm the captain of the gravy train!
And the final voice for chapter 28?
Is a sponsored post from Colin Warmbrought.
Colin Warren.
Ooh, a challenge. Frank Nelson as Bob Ross.
Wow. Okay.
Can he do it? Place your bets.
Harry set the treasure chest on the ground gently. All of them gathered around it. Harry, Uma, and Gil, and the rest of the pirates. They'd come far and risked much to find this little chest. Just a happy little chest right over here, and they found it. Oh, yes. You're being distracted by the Persipers.
I can't help it, he's cute.
Ready, Harry asked. Ready, said Uma. Oh, yes. Show me my mother's necklace. Harry pried the lid off the treasure chest, and it opened with a great creak. And that's when all the skeletons appeared. Oh, no.
Very good, very
Are,
good.
are they happy little skeletons?
Oh, he left me.
Flop.
Next is a Voices from the Chat And this is our very own adorable witch
Hello,
who
adorable
would
witch.
like you to do your best Ozzy Osbourne. Rest in peace, Prince of Darkness.
Oh, that's not it. What was it?
No, definitely not banned for Ozzy Osbourne. You're going to be
There it
banned for
is.
the way you do it.
Sorry, what was the voice again?
Ozzy Osbourne,
Oh boy.
the Prince of Darkness.
Who is leading us into chapter 29, Rivals. Oh, the battle against the malsurgence assessment of the situation. Whatever it was, it had to be died if Mel wanted to hurry like that. You guys go, it's Jane. Yes, this is what Jane sounds like now. Mother, why won't you make me beautiful? I'll keep an eye on things with you. Make sure my mom doesn't meddle again. Next.
Ozzy Osbourne had a beautiful singing voice. I don't care what you say about his speaking voice after the drugs. But he had a beautiful singing voice.
All I can do is take your word for it.
Okay, next is a sponsored post. Gotta get rid of this one. Did that one. Okay, next is sponsored post from Soda Pop.
Soda Pop, what do you got for us?
Nicole from Rhapsody Street Kids.
Nicole, was she the blonde bitch who just hated everybody?
That sounds like a Nicole. No offense to any Nicoles in the chat.
And all the Nicoles in the chat are just so angry with you now. Thanks, Jane, said Carlos. OMG, this is Carlos now. You saved us. It was the least I could do, she said. Bless you,
Leave the
Kate.
lights alone.
Now, go run. Go do what you need to do. Ben commandeered the Royal Racer, the fastest car in all of Oregon, and they all crowded into it, which was kind of a problem since it was built for two and the back seat was designed for carting either dogs or picnic baskets, and certainly not the three friend-sized bodies.
What?
Friend-sized bodies? Is everyone dead? Why would you put it like that?
That's pretty weird.
And carting either dogs or picnic baskets. Why would you have a back seat that is dog or picnic basket sized? Why not people sized?
Are you staying in character?
I'm trying, but I don't think it's working. Next.
Next is a Voices from the Chat. This is from our very own Shy Cartoon Girl.
What Shy got for us?
She wants you to do the voices of all the Furby babies if they were in the Furby Island movie. Have them talk like the Furby Island Furbies talk.
Right. I don't remember how they talk, actually. I know that was a very recent review. I must have suppressed it. Sorry.
Wow.
The Furbies are evil. I'm trying to...
Voice fail.
I'm trying to repress all memory of them. What do you want? But, alright. At least I can do the regular Furbies as I'm haunted by them.
They love their daddy.
We love you, Daddy. No! Ew!
You guys all right back there? He asked, taking the wheel with Mal in the passenger seat.
Ugh, so ratty.
Shame on you.
But they are!
Not really, said Carlos. Please hurry. It's my neck, said Jay, who had pretzeled himself behind the driver's seat. Ben drove back to the marina, and Mal filled in with the promise that the loss of the Trident and the Irma situation. Everyone on the aisle is looking for this. That's what TV's mirror said Mal. And if anyone could fix it, it's Irma. Knowing her, She won't give up until she's got it. I'm evil.
And end with all of the Furby babies giving their daddy kisses.
Ew.
Give daddy kisses.
No, don't give Daddy kisses.
We love you, Daddy.
Ah, no. Ew. Ow. So gross.
Thank you, Shy. That was from Shy, just for you.
Yes, I know it was from Shy. Thank you. Who else could it be from?
She is our local Furby expert.
Ugh. Furby fanatic.
They're not part of the Furby babies. The Angel's not part of the Furby babies. The Angel's a whole different thing.
Ugh.
Next is a sponsored post from Tarenga.
Tarenga. What's Tarenga got for us?
Pick one of the cheesy voice actors from Super Friends.
Sorry, but really the only voice that's hitting me is the narrator. He seems to be the only one who's permeated pop culture like he has. Why does she want it so badly? Ben wondered aloud. I don't know. Probably because she thinks she can finish the job I was supposed to do. With Fairy Godmother's wand, I mean. You know, get rid of the dome and free all the villains, said Mal. This is what Mal sounds like. I rotten to the core. She's probably even taken over my old territory by now. Yes, that's what happens when you leave your home. You kind of leave it up for grabs. Sorry, I kind of thought you understood that's how villains work. Meanwhile, at the next voice suggestion...
Next voice suggestion is voices from the chat. Let's have some blooper.
Oh, jeez. Where would he be?
In the puppet box.
In the puppet box, yes. Ugh.
You don't get much use for him. You don't get many requests for him, so
No, I don't.
he's probably way down in the puppet box.
Indeed, he was. I would love
That's
to
not
have...
a very dignified position for you to be in.
oh,
He's all spreadled out, giving himself a bath.
Nice. I would love to have a setup where I've got like a pegboard in front of the camera here with every puppet just kind of set there where I can just grab it. Anyone that I need. That'd be good.
One day you'll have crew that will hand you the puppet that you need.
Okay, so, your old territory, asked Ben, amused. What were you, some kind of boss lady?
I thought Blooper was a darker blue.
It's the blue screen. It's kind of making bloopers blue all weirdo.
Okay.
The blue is supposed to be a lot more vibrant. This is true.
He looks kind of like Confederate blue. Kind of gray blue.
Am I pro-slavery or anti? I don't know which side I'm on.
You are anti-slavery.
I'm gray blue.
Of course. Very blue, yes.
Um,
That's the wrong blue.
I'm sorry, I have a question. Your old territory, asked Ben? What were you, some kind of boss lady? How long have you been going out with this girl? You don't know that she was leader of gang? You stupid boy.
What happens on the Isle of the Lost stays on the Isle of the Lost.
Ew. That's dirty. Don't be dirty, Raven. Oh, and just in case you're wondering, this is near. This is far!
Blooper is a little Grover, isn't he?
He is a little Grover. Not some kind, interrupted Jay. The boss lady of the Isle. Seriously, how do you not know this? Shush, said Mal, a bit embarrassed about her past as one of the most feared villains on the island. That was before... No! You can't sing through every movie about how rotten to the core you are, and then, oh, I'm embarrassed about my past. Shut up!
Wow, apparently that was so offensive he just walked off.
Yes. Next is a sponsored post
From whom?
from Quentin Breakbill.
Quentin Breakbill, thank you very much.
He
What's
would like
his
you to
request?
do Harvey Bullock from from Batman the Animated Series.
Ah, nice. But Ben looked at her admiringly. Of course, you were the best. A lady boss. I wouldn't expect anything less. Except apparently you had no idea. The schmuck. She had to admit it'd been fun, terrorizing the citizens of the Isle of the... So is it fun or are you embarrassed by it? Make up your damn mind. Jay and the rest of the thugs by his side. Let's just say everyone avoided getting on my bad side, Mal said proudly, feeling just a tiny bit nostalgic about the old days. Alright, said Jay, raised his fist and hitting the roof with his head. Oof. Yeah, keep on doing that. Keep hitting yourself. Next.
Next is voices from the chat. If it had a voice,
Uh-oh.
spaghetti.
Oh, God, no. When they arrived at the harbor, the royal speedboat was just as they had left it, as if waiting for the return. Ben jumped off the deck and into the speedboat's helm, helping Mother Evie aboard. The boys followed right behind. And Jane bowed and they mentioned toward the wheel. Your Highness, she said jokingly. Oh, wait, Jane bowed. I don't know how to read the bowed and the bowed. It's the same spelling. How am I supposed to know what it is? With a hint of seriousness as well. Next. Yeah, woohoo!
Very good. Next is Next is our final sponsored post.
Oh, my.
Yes. So unless we get any more sponsored posts, we'll go to about 7-ish, a little after 7. Just start sending me your voice suggestions in the chat. We'll do at least 2 hours total. So probably 7:30-ish. Okay.
Is this what happens when we're actually on time? By the time we
Yeah.
finish the stream, it seems like really early.
It can never happen again. All right. This final sponsored post is from Colin Warmbrought. And he would like you to do Cool Cat on Too Much Red Bull.
Oh my god.
Caffeinated Cool Cat.
Yeah. You can try this thing, right? Said Ben. Ben nodded. I should. I've been taking lessons all my life. No, you haven't. You're a liar. You're a liar, Ben. The princess, said Jay, rolling his eyes. So many lessons. Archery, horseback riding, sailing, boating, swordsmanship, shields, dancing, bears, anything. Said Ben. Ah! It cocked him off in his head. Is there anything you can't do? Asked Carlos, curious. I'm sure there's a ton of things I can't do, said Ben. I shut her down, said Carlos. What are we headed, said Carlos. Pulling up, script the dock. Even some out. Ah! I love Red Bull! Red Bull is cute!
Oh, you wish. Next is a voice from the chat.
Voice from the chat. What do we got?
I don't remember who suggested this. But they go to Bandcamp for Pee-wee melting like a snowman.
Melting like a snowman. What the hell?
I don't know.
Evie pulled out her magic mirror. Yep, it looked like the trident is still under the water by the Isle of the Doomed, over on the far side of the Goblin Beach. I could see the dome shimmering. Ha! I'm Mel! Ah!
Ben nodded and the boat pulled out of the harbor. The waters were calm like on day, but became rockier and harder to navigate.
As they reached the Strait of Ursula. Ursula's the secret word of the day. Ah!
That was Felix Wolf, by the way.
Of course it was Felix. Thank you, Felix.
Do you know Olan Soul's Batman?
I do not. Is that one of the new animated features?
Don't know.
I don't know. Sorry.
Do you know Pingu? The claymation penguin that only says gibberish and noot noot? Nope. Bobsheaux knows nothing.
Are you sure you don't
You
mean...
know nothing, Bobsheaux.
Are you sure you're not talking about Pingo? The gay silver toy fish from Tentacolino?
Give that one a go.
Oh god, I was just kidding!
Do it!
A fine mist coated the Isle of the Lost, and everyone had to hold onto the handles of the side of the boat, lest they be thrown into the water by the increasingly large waves. Over there, asked Ben, as they came closer and closer to the foggy mist. Yes, to the left, said Carlos. Fabulous, fabuloso!
Oh my god.
Next.
Alright, give me something interesting in the chat. Speedy!
And here goes more death into the eardrums of my audience.
Everybody watch your headphones.
I'm sorry, you can't do her quiet. It's impossible.
You can try.
Okay, I will try to do speedy quiet. God.
How are we going to slip through the barrier? But I'm going to, so now, Fab just come as close as you can.
Why does that sound like she's in more pain?
Because she's trying to suppress herself.
Oh, Soda Pop, you're banned
Why?
for the next suggestion.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry,
I asked for interesting, not traumatizing.
Sorry, I'm not supposed to look at the suggestions. What's the suggestion, baby? Since you're the only one who's allowed to say it.
Were you done
Huh?
with that last one? Were you done with
Quiet Speedy,
what
yes.
you just Quiet Speedy? Yes. Oh, that was supposed to be Speedy Gonzales.
Oh, wrong Speedy, sorry.
There's more than one Speedy.
I guess. Where was I? Ah, there we are, I guess. Ben steered toward the edge of the mist. I see Goblin Beach, called Jay. Right through there. Evie, how are we doing? Evie checked the mirror. We're getting closer, but I'm worried someone else could get to it first. We'll get to it first. Arriba, arriba, yippa, yippa. And what are we closing this chapter out with?
With Soda Pop's entry into band camp for Pee Wee Herman auditioning for the Chippendales dancers. So, wrong one. Don't do sexy deets. There's nothing sexy about that.
Well,
No!
Well, I wasn't gonna, but you said it. I gotta!
You don't gotta.
Hurry, urged Mal, as Ben gassed the engine and zoomed forward. The speedboat jumped through the waves. We'll get there just in time, said Carlos, navigating with Jay. Mal felt the usual excitement.
Oh
and
God, I can't help but picture
of
him
the World
dancing.
Match competition. Ha! This was just like when she used to race her toad against humans for all the dirty candy. Dirty candy, ugh.
Dirty candy.
In Ursula's shop.
Except this time, the winner
Didn't get toad pee all over their hands.
Would that be
What?
his stripper name? Would that be Pee Wee's stripper name?
Ah.
Dirty candy.
And now, next on the poll is Dirty Candy. I think the word of the day is G-string. Ah!
Oh no!
Once again, thanks to Stripper Pee Wee, there was a little stream that fell into the river, and the river flowed and flowed into a giant lake. Oh, oh, so great. I love it. Let's see, where did that bookmark go? Ah, oh no! Got crap falling all over the place. Evie! Where are you? I need your help with the book. Evie, where'd you go? Crap, just have to find you later, I suppose. Hope I didn't lose my little bookmark. That's so sad. Yes, here we go. Let's see. Correction, says Felix Wolf. It's always Gilbert or Pee-wee. Pee-wee. I see what you did there. Sorry, Diablo, I do not know Bluey. I have not seen any of that. Ursula will be voiced by Deborah Wilson in the new Lego Disney Princess special, says Home Cruise. Deborah Wilson. I feel like I should know that name, but it's not ringing in any bells. Do you know who Deborah Wilson is that I might have known her by? I don't know. Bobsheaux asks Gabriel Kane, the creative kid, in your opinion, what do you think would happen in a Bailey's Billions 2? It has been a long time since that movie came out. Bailey's dead. Now, let's pretend that one happened in a bit more timely fashion. Bailey's Billions 2, Bailey's Billions 2. Well, the dog's rich. Gotta get the dog's money. Doug has no means of protecting the money on his own, I think. I don't know. I have no idea if Bailey's supposed to be one of those dogs that's so intelligent they could rig up some traps like any of the buddies or something. Or if they gotta rely on Dean Cain to save the day again. I don't know. What would happen in the Bailey's Billions 2? I'll tell you what. An empty theater. That's what's gonna happen. When I was a kid, says Soda Pop, in the 80s, there was this crazy movie called Wow Wow Wiggle Woggle Woo by Tim Noah. It's perfect for your reviews. I guess I might have to give that a look, won't I? Oh, okay. Cartoon Cat Girl says she's been the new Ursula since Pat Carroll's passing. Yes, Pat Carroll couldn't be the only actress doing Ursula, could she? But, okay. They're bringing back the voice actor who is most prominent at doing their role. The Lego movies seem to do that. That's awesome. Felix Wolf asks, "You've watched Beast Wars, but do you also remember Reboot or Max Steel?" Didn't see any of Max Steel. Saw Reboot all the time and loved it. Actually, it's funny. I remember flipping through channels when I got my first glance at Beast Wars. I didn't know that this was actually a thing. And I'm seeing the Maximals out in some field somewhere in their glorious mid-90s cheesy CGI. And I'm thinking, wait, am I watching Reboot right now and they're in some game? What's going on here? What is this? Why are the animals talking? I just got a Teams message from Raven making a note for us to later watch Wow Wow Wiggle Woggle Woo. You gotta look that one up, she says. It sounds awful. If it's recommended to me, it probably is. And Moonbeam had a code Brent as well. Oh, I love shooing away my audience. It's great. And she's back.
I'm back.
I love you.
And yes, we have seen the first half of season 2 of Wednesday. No, we cannot tell you what we think of it because it's going to be reviewed. Definitely. Count on it. Eventually, that one will be reviewed. The entire second season.
Because if for no other reason, I have to torment Raven with her favorite romance.
So much more Louise Guzman in those episodes. Nobody asked for more Louise Guzman.
I think you did.
I did not ask for more. I am positive I didn't ask for more.
Somehow, Tim Burton saw your reaction to the first season, and he said, "Well, okay, so her reaction to Gomez is really strong. I guess I gotta, put more of him in there, since she obviously likes him a whole lot. Gotta do a lot more Guzman's Gomez. That's gonna be great."
I want to ask Mr. Burton, what were you thinking?
I too want to ask that, but in a much more diplomatic fashion. Walk us through the thought process, please, Mr. Burton.
What the hell were you thinking? You're not making a comic strip.
No.
Yes, he is actually
he
the
is-
living embodiment of the comic strip, Gomez, but nobody asked for that. You worked with Johnny Depp.
He would have been great. He would have been
Oh
great.
my God, he would have been great as Gomez. Oh, he would have rivaled Raul Julia, I know.
He puts on his Don Juan persona from like 1992, whatever it was, when he played that. Dress that up as Gomez, that'd be amazing.
Yes, it would. Whew.
That would have been so good.
This is so good.
But then this is still better. There was no one else.
No,
to put
it's
in
not
smile
better.
with his.
That is not a. He wouldn't make a freckle on Gomez's ass.
Okay, who do we have leading us into Chapter 30, Skeleton
I
Island?
I didn't write down who did this, but they belong in Bandcamp. Winnie the Pee-wee.
What? Winnie the Pee-wee.
Winnie the Pooh, Pee-wee Herman.
Oh, God.
The skeletons came out of the darkness, descending from the sky like ghosts, their calcium white bones glistening in the light of Uma's torch. They danced in the light, in the black, their limbs making a herky-McJerky Raven McHerky-Durky motions, up and down, bobbing as they walked. Bobbing is the secret word of the day.
Wow, that was awful. Next.
Hang on. What was he in?
Who?
No. Christoph Waltz as Gomez. No, I don't even know who he was. I had to look him up. No.
Christoph Waltz. I know the name. Not coming to me, though.
He was in Frankenstein 2025. Inglorious Bastards, Django Unchained, The Legend of Tarzan, Dracula, A Love Tale, Big Eyes. See what he played in Big Eyes.
Christopher
You probably
Waltz.
remember that.
Yes, he was Walter Keane, wasn't he? That's how I know the name. Him as Gomez? Maybe he's just that good of an actor, but I don't know. I haven't seen him in anything else but Big Eyes, so he's kind of tainted my perception of him as a person. Because, man, he did a really good asshole in that movie. But, I don't know, having a hard time seeing him as Gomez.
I didn't even know who he was. Yes, he played Walter Keane. I don't remember him in the movie. No, not Gomez. Mm-mm. Percy, are you eating plastic?
No. I'm cute and adorable.
What are you doing? Besides giving me gray hair.
Yes, I'm adorable. Meow meow.
Baby hold. Baby hold jail.
I forget. Does he like baby hold?
He doesn't mind it. I've done it ever since he was teeny. He doesn't mind it too much. It's not his favorite.
But it's not terrible.
But my other cats would have had a hissy fit. Oh, we have a sponsored post. Yay, sponsored post.
From a name I don't recognize.
Yes, it's first time post sponsorer, I think. Iriamu Guillermo.
Thank
I
you.
hope I pronounced that close to right.
Thank you, Iriamu.
Billy D. Williams as Two-Face.
He never got off the ground. That is very sad. What would he sound like as Two-Face? Let's see. Where are we? There we are. Gil screamed and fell backward, splashing water everywhere. No, wait, I don't have to make up a voice for him. We've heard it before. For like 2 seconds. 2 seconds. I see what I did there. In the Lego movie, he was actually Two-Face.
Yeah.
And he was just Billy D. Williams in that. Gil screamed and fell backward, splashing water everywhere. Uma thought one of the skeletons might have struck him with its sword. Harry bent to check for wounds, while the skeletons drifted closer, dipping up and down, their feet hardly touching the ground. Next.
Let's see. Did I write down anything? I don't think I did. Did I put that? No.
When did we say we're going to stop?
About 7:30.
7:30. Let's
Yes.
do this.
Okay, so Nicolas Cage trying to steal the Declaration of Independence. Just give us some Nick Cage.
I was going to say, is that supposed to sound like something in particular?
Just Nick Cage.
What magic was this? Uma was confused. How was all this happening? And now there were more skeletons descending from the dark reaches of the cavern ceiling. A place so distant that not even their torchlight could reach it. The crew formed ranks, drawing their swords and readied one another for the fight. But their faces were as white as the skeletons. This was a hardened crew, but none of them had ever seen anything like this. Not even...
Stay in character.
So we have these villain kids who are, a bunch of them are pirates, and they're going up against a little army of skeletons? Is that what's going on? I think these movies are supposed to be released the year, or they're supposed to be happening the years that they were released. They're happening currently, I think. I think that's what's happening. I don't know. Why are we not seeing any of the villains from Pirates of the Caribbean in these movies? I think these kids should know about walking skeletons walking around. No?
It is Disney.
Maybe? I don't know. Stop being stupid! You're scraping at the door!
No. I hated that movie and I hated that whole thing. Creepy fuck.
We rag on him, on Luis Guzman for Gomez a lot here. I would love to see what was going to happen with Nicolas Cage as Superman.
Oh, it's Superman. I thought you meant Nicolas Cage's Gomez. Bite your tongue.
That would have been great too. But no, Nick Cage as Superman. Where would that go? How would that be pulled off, I wonder?
No.
I gotta be curious about it.
Bobby Hill.
Oh, God. Yeah, there we are.
Gil's okay, said Harry. Just a bit of wounded pride, said Gil as he shook the water from his hair, stumbling backward to avoid the approaching skeletons. They were all retreating, but the lagoon was at their backs, so with each step they took, they were forced to walk deeper and deeper. It could only go on for as long before they needed to stop and fight.
That boy ain't right.
Get out of my grapes! And you can't eat the bag either.
Excuse me. Next.
All right. Oh, Diablo. Gilbert Godfrey is Peter Pan.
But the skeletons didn't pass the water's edge. They hung there, waiting, their twirling swords and nodding heads, tempting the pirates into battle. Uma had never been one to turn down a fight, so she rallied her crew and stormed the beach. At my back, you cowards!
No.
I just want to stay
No.
a little boy and have fun. I can fly!
Oh.
Next.
Why not? Nicolas Cage is Willy Wonka.
Oh, Lord.
Get off that. You don't need to be on that. You're just looking for trouble.
Shamed by her courage, the pirates called out to battle cries and emerged from the water, splashing onto the beach.
Uma swung at the nearest skeleton with all her fury, hoping to nick a bone and perhaps to break a rib or two, but instead the entire ribcage shattered, sending bones flying in all directions, landing in the water in 100 different splashes.
Goodbye, Percy. Evicted.
The danger must be growing because the rowers keep on rowing!
Poobert Godfrey.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
Yes, it does. And then Piglet as Iago.
So just 2 Gilbert Gottfrieds in a row.
They were inspired.
Yes, they were. Encouraged by her success, she struck the next skeleton. This one at the neck. The spinal cord popped in two, the body falling limply to the sand, but the head stayed where it was, bobbing in the air. I don't think that's how skeletons work. It had to be some kind of magic, really! But she could barely make out anything besides the skull floating in the air. She struck it with her sword and just rolled it to one side, swinging back and forth like a pendulum, rocking like a child on a swing. So it's swinging this way and that. I'm just a little black rain cloud! And...
And Raven's
Sorry.
back, so we can continue.
That's because I was muted. I was muted because I was telling my son he was being too loud.
And if there's
Margaret
one thing we
James-
can't stand, it's being too loud.
Thank you, Margaret James. She said, oh, I lost it. She said, I love you too. You two are the greatest.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. And then, sorry for just getting to the party, but 1,000 hellos and best wishes. And I think she had a, later on. Where was the... Oh, she's trying to come up with something. Okay. Let me know when you come up with something.
Indeed.
Oh, super Disney fan. Nicolas Cage is Captain Jack Sparrow.
Oh,
Good
God.
grief. Yes, band, absolutely.
Nicolas Cage doing a Liverpoolian accent.
This is gonna be bad.
It's on a rope, she said. Uma slashed out the darkness above the skull, severing the cord, sending the head tumbling onto the beach. A quick inspection revealed a whole series of thin black ropes that were tethered all over the skeletons. Some mechanism must have been jerking them up and down, back and forth, like marionettes on a string. Savvy? Next.
Matthew Dilday wants Tigger as Mark Hamill's Joker.
Oh, God. They're not alive. They're not alive, Fat Uma. It's not magic. It's just a trick. Keep moving. There must be some machine up there, embedded in the cavern ceiling, she said. The black strings were nearly invisible in the cave, in the dark cave. I'm sorry, this is just not something that you could do to sound like Mark Hamill's Joker. It's just impossible. Harry nodded. He was going over the fallen skeleton, inspecting the ropes, some of which were still connected to the machine. A severed hand leaped forward from the beach, dangling in his face, sword still in its grasp. Harry slashed at the cord and the arm fell limply to the sand,
but the whole thing was unnerving. Yes, our brave, villainous pirate kids who are scared of a couple of skeleton puppets.
Yes. Maricruz thinks I'm gonna stay your friend no matter what, Maricruz, but you are going to band camp for Gilbert Godfrey as Daffy Duck. Banned.
Oh, God. By now, the rest of the pirates were all slashing at the rope, but they only got so many, so the dead continued their dance. Pieces of broken arms and legs kept jerking about in the air, meaning they were doing this, they're jerking!
No! You're gonna get the stream taken off.
Fox chubbies!
No fox chubbies.
I never thought they were alive, said Harry, as he pushed against the skeleton, sending it swinging away, but it swung right back, hitting him so hard it knocked him to the ground. You're despicable, he said to it. Next.
But everybody tries to get banned, Margaret. That's the whole point. They love going to band camp. It's a badge of honor. Let's see if Margaret makes it with Gilbert Godfrey as one of the characters from Mario Brothers. I think she makes it. I think she earns band camp.
Yeah, you know what? There you go. Into bed camp. Enjoy.
Enjoy. They've got cookies. That's great. Good night, Felix Wolf. Thanks for contributing. Thanks for joining and helping keep everything fun.
Always enjoy seeing you, man.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't need to be alive to take you down, Uma joked. Even if these were mechanical skeletons, the blades are real enough that they can still do us some damage. Be careful, she cautioned the crew. Cut the ropes and watch out for the swords. And someone fetch me the torch. We need a light. Go!
That was awful.
Yes, it was.
All right, guys, we got 30 minutes. Send me some suggestions. It's me, Iago. Holker says.
Super Iago brothers.
Oh, Shy, you rock and are terrible. Lil Shang as the ice cream bunny.
I don't even know what Lil Shang is supposed to sound like.
You can imagine.
I can't imagine, and it's terrible.
Well, that's what they're here for.
Oh, Lord.
All you're terrible. Oh, yes, Colin is very banned. We'll do that one next.
I'm imagining... lost his name. Prince Lee. From Swan Princess.
Oh.
Combine that with the ice cream bunny. Oh, God.
This is going to be horrible.
Yes,
Everybody brace yourselves.
One of the crewmen retrieved the still flaming torch that Uma had dropped near the water's edge. He held it high above them all, revealing the last elaborate web of strings and cables, all of them disappearing upward toward the cavern ceiling. Give me a record album. That was terrible. Next.
Colin Warmbrought campaigning to be a permanent member of Bandcamp with Pee Wee Herman as the Angel Furby.
Ah, no. Ah. Oh, boy.
Hang on just a second, Tyler. We'll do that one next.
Ah, crap, I'm getting glitter all over the place here.
It's glittery, too?
Yeah, it's got glitter in some of the wings here. Did that show up on the stream?
Not very well.
No? Oh, yeah, there it is. It's like on the wings.
Ah. Okay.
I can't manipulate it well from here. Ugh. Ew. Ew. Ah. I can't even hold this thing. I have no idea where the head is, how to get it to
I think you're
face...
holding on to its boobs.
Yeah, ew! No.
What else are those things?
I don't know! Ow! Oh, God! I never saw those before! I thought they were supposed to be feet, but... Ow! What are they, even? Oh.
Bobsheaux was groping the angel for me.
In spite of their increased illumination, Harry got his hook wrapped around the skeleton head. He twisted it to and fro before finally getting it so caught in the cables he fell in the sand. Gil was doing a little better, having wrestled one of the skeletons to the ground and stomping over its bones.
He snapped the ropes until it was finished. The rest of the crew howled their battle cries as they took down the cables.
Battle cry! Ah!
Tyler Fish is heading to bed. His final voice suggestion is Maleficent possessed by Starscream's ghost.
Ugh. Hey, maybe she'll be a little bit menacing. Let's see.
Really?
You never know.
Uma growled, annoyed that it was taking them so long to escape. It was a booby trap, which meant there were others.
Keep cutting strings, he ordered, and try to do it with a bit more organization. Don't you want to be evil, like me? Maleficent has fallen! I'm the new leader of the villain kids. The hell is this?
Next.
I have a suggestion.
Do you?
Everest. I looked over, I see my little Everest over there.
Fluffy baby.
Fluffy baby. He's so adorable.
Taking her advice, the pirates went about cutting the ropes in a more coordinated manner, moving down the line, slashing just above the head so the skeletons would fall limply to the beach in a single cut. One after another, they dropped to the sand, a great pile of bones and cords forming at their feet.
This is you. These are your parents.
And then you cry.
He's so cute.
Elmo Lamus Prime.
Oh, God.
As the last skeleton fell to the ground at last, a low thrum echoed in the darkness. What was that? She cried, as an arrow struck the stone next to her. An inch to the right, and it would have split her head in two. A soft whistle of bowstrings reverberated in the darkness. All the pirates had hidden to the sand after seeing the first arrow, covering themselves as best they could, and the barrage sailed over their heads. Grovertron must be stopped, no matter the cost. Da, 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 da. Elmo got the touch!
Yeah, dude, give me your face.
Peter Cullen, why did you do that?
It was the writing, I'm sure.
How much money did they throw at you? Or was that AI? Was that an early example of using your voice unethically?
Boo AI.
I'm sorry. He takes Optimus Prime so seriously in every other project. I can't fathom why he would be okay with that line. Give me your face. I'm just ugh.
Have you reviewed Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island?
I have not reviewed any Scooby-Doo movies aside from Batman.
Oh, okay. I have to work on that.
No, you don't want me reviewing Scooby-Doo. It's not my thing. What? It's not.
Scooby-Doo is awesome.
You and many other people have that opinion. And that's why I can't do it. There's no way I can... Like anime, I can't say, I don't like this and still have everyone be on my side.
We have a first-time chat attender, live stream attender, Marianne Christine. And she would like you to do some Pooh Bear. Just straight up Pooh Bear.
Just straight up Pooh Bear. Nice.
What was that? She cried, when an arrow struck the stone next to her. An inch to the right, it would have split her head in two. A soft whistle of bowstrings reverberated. Wait, I already read this part, sorry. Think, oh bother. When we caught the last skeleton, it must have triggered some new part of the mechanism, said Harry. I guessed as much, said Uma. Yes, this is Uma. What's my name? The real question was, what was coming next? It was clear the sorcerer had no intention of letting anyone take what was in that treasure chest. Some of the pirates had already stood, but Uma heard a distant clicking and a winding sound. Oh, bother.
Next.
Shy Cartoon Girl says, No, that's not. Bob needs to do a Scooby-Doo month. We would end up fighting a whole month, he and I.
Yes, we would.
Disagreeing on every aspect, I'm sure. It doesn't sound fun. Actually, it sounds hilarious.
We gotta be mostly on the same page. We can disagree here and there. Cough, Beauty and the Beast cough. But if we're fighting over it for like a month, that's gonna be, you don't want to watch that. That's not fun.
I've got a request.
What's that?
Eeyore. He was my favorite.
Yes, Sad Optimus. Duck, said Uma. And the pirates slammed once more onto the sand, covering themselves with their hands or whatever else they could use for shields from a new assault of arrows.
With their hands? What are you going to do with your hands against arrows?
Better their hands than their internal organs? I don't know. I'm just spitballing here.
Thanks for noticing me.
Thanks for noticing. But, okay. There's a barrage of arrows coming at these kids, and we know that the bulk of them are going to survive. Yeah.
Why do we know that?
What?
How do we know that?
Because these books are really stupid and they have no balls. These kids are repeatedly put into dangerous situations, but nothing's ever gonna happen. And then if something does happen, it happens off screen and we're just supposed to be sad for them. Sorry, Carlos, you don't get an actual death. You're just dead now. Deal with it.
Oh, ouch.
Tell me I'm wrong. Next.
Give me some voice suggestions, guys.
Are we all done?
No. Spock with a British accent. A posh British accent. I might not be able to handle this. Whew.
Oh, dear.
I love me some Spock.
You love you some
Just
Spock,
about any
but...
incarnation.
How many incarnations have there been?
There's Spock, the original,
Yeah, there was
Leonard
Nimoy.
Nimoy.
There was
Quinto,
Zachary
Zachary Quinto.
Yeah.
And I don't know the name of the actor who's playing Spock in Strange New Worlds, but he's hot too. Colin, that one's next.
I am sorry. I simply find it illogical to combine these two concepts together, so you'll just have to have one and then the other, perhaps. The machine
Works for
rewound
me.
itself, said Uma. It paused after the first volley, just to trick anyone who was clever enough to avoid the first, before it sent out another attack. That seems like a rather logical way to attack a party of invaders. So what do we do now? Asked Gil. I can't stay here with my face pressed in the muck. Oh dear, I'm Gil and my face is stuck in the muck. Bugger. Indeed, the boy's knees were sunk in the water, and his face was dabbed with mud. Most of the pirates weren't in much better shape. All of them were wet. Oh dear, we're pirates and we're wet.
Oh no.
And only half had made it fully out of the water before they had to drop. Next.
Colin Warmbrought would like the Rift Tracks paper bag as a leftovers box from Taco Bell.
What? Listen, Saruma. To what? Asked Harry. To the silence. The machine stopped. She motioned for everyone to stand. One by one, they lifted themselves from the muck, their feet making terribly slurping sounds. They were wet and dirty, but alive, Willie.
Where was the Taco Bell thing?
I don't
Where'd
know.
that come in?
I don't know what kind of accent this is, but you can't make it sound Mexican. This is just so central to the paper bag, Willie.
Adam West Batman.
Uma took a deep breath, old chum. The machine had stopped, yes, but she doubted they were out of danger yet. Come on, she said, leading them toward the narrow finger of light in the distance, indicating a way out of the cave. We haven't one moment to lose! Next.
Alan Rickman's Snape. Snape.
She took a step toward it and felt something tense and release beneath her foot as the earth shifted. From a distance, she heard an ominous rumbling, Mr. Potter. I think I triggered something, said Mal. The machine's going again. Next.
Weird Al is Cool Cat.
Oh, God, no.
Thanks to Christian Bennett.
Dust sifted downward from the ceiling, followed by a low thunder that nearly shook her to her knees. Rocks fell from the cavern ceiling, and they could hear stones breaking all around them. And that's cool!
Very good, very good.
Ugh. Sorry, Mr. Owl. Next.
Oh God. Pee-wee is Mr. Spock. Shame on you.
The cavern's collapsing, Uma cried. But by then, they'd all figured it out.
Ruining Spock for me. I hope you're happy, Diablo.
This must be the final trap. The one that would seal them in the cave with the treasure chest forever. That sounds most illogical.
God, I hate That legitimately startled me.
Could have been worse. Could have been culprit number 3. Next.
Scar ASMR.
Very interesting. The sorcerer had obviously been serious about the safety of these formerly magical objects. Even without magic at its disposal, he had successfully created obstacles that would deter even the hardiest and greediest goblin. But Uma was no goblin, and she was determined to leave the Isle of the Doomed with the only inheritance she would ever receive from her mother's past. Run, she called. Already there, said Harry at her side, Gil puffing not far behind.
As much as we did Snape, Alan Rickman's Snape, but we're really not doing Harry Potter stuff. We kind of said stay away from that. Unfortunately.
Sarabi!
Because the writer's garbage, and that was really loud.
But was hot, that's the important thing. No answer. Keep that to yourself.
I am not saying anything. Pee-wee in his anti-drug PSA. That's from Moonbeam.
Man, that's a weird one.
Uma waved her cutlass in the air. "Follow me," she said, leading the group towards the light. All around them, stones pelted their heads. The air was already filled with dust, but a light shone faintly in the distance, and they ran toward it. The very earth beneath their feet was collapsing as they went, and the walls were falling behind them. It's just not worth it.
We have a sponsored post from Nathan Ottinger.
Oop.
Kermit as Wednesday singing "I've Got a Little List." I don't know what "I've Got a Little List." What is that from?
Yeah, sorry, that's over my head.
Kermit as Wednesday.
Does Wednesday sing?
I don't think Wednesday sings.
Yeah, there we are. Okay.
Oh wait, yes, she does sing, but it's in a pitch that humans can't hear. Remember? They asked her to audition, the sirens asked her to audition for the choir, and she broke a glass across the common area there.
Vaguely. Okay, I guess we're doing Kermit doing that then.
It's from the Mikado? Mikado? I don't know what that is. Kermit is Wednesday.
Well, I guess it makes sense that what little you can see is black and white. I'm allergic to colors. Yeah, by the way, if Wednesday is allergic to colors, shouldn't she be constantly wearing gloves? She's gonna touch things that are colorful at some point in her day. Shouldn't she be
You're
prepared?
supposed to say that for the review.
Saving that for the review, right? Okay, you can go. Uma was the first to make it to the cave's mouth, but she stayed there, waiting for each member of her crew to pass. The captain was always the last to leave, after all, the one who went down with her ship. She would not budge until the last pirate was out. Luckily, the pirates were a frightened bunch, so they ran like children, trembling over one another to get out of the cave as quick as possible. Uma stepped just out of the cavern, just as the last stone broke, and the ceiling collapsed entirely, forever trapping whatever was left in there. They were the lucky ones.
Have you seen a troll in Central Park enough to do the voices?
Oh dear.
Oh dear?
Maybe.
Stanley or... Where's the other one? Norga. Norga... Norga is Gnorga.
It looks like that should be a silent G, but it's not. It's actually Gnorga.
Gnorga?
That's how you say her name, yes.
Oh my god.
But Stanley is just Dom DeLuise doing Dom DeLuise, so this is gonna be awful. "We made it," he muttered, stating the obvious as he stumbled out onto the sand. Her hair caked with dust and tiny stones. Harry brushed a rock off his shoulders. In a panic, she looked around. All he saw were pirates, shaking the mud from their hair and brushing it from their clothes. And moving on to Gnorga, voiced by Cloris Leachman, I think. This is going to be terrible.
Oh wow. Circles, circles.
And circles.
I love circles.
I love circles.
Even Cloris Leachman deserved better than that movie.
Everyone is irreparably tainted from that movie. Case in point, do you like bubbles?
Where is
is it, the treasure chest, she demanded. In all the confusion, in their sheer desire to get out of there, they had left the one thing they had come to find. Harry tapped on her shoulder. What did he want? He didn't have it either. But he reached underneath his arm and revealed that he had been carrying it this entire time. The treasure chest. Oh, thank God someone is only slightly competent. Next.
Barney as Mr. T.
Oh, God.
Without hesitating, Uma flipped on it flipped open its wooden lid. There was an old yellow envelope inside. Uma pulled it out. Ursula, she read, examining the spiky handwriting on the envelope. When she took out the contents into her palm, there it was, her mother's seashell necklace, except it was 100 tiny pieces. I forgot it was broken. I pity the fool who thinketh that's broken. Nothing a little island sludge can't put it back together, said Harry. Come on, we got a bucket full of the stuff back on the ship. It's a little stronger than glue. It'll work. But then Uma protested. I ain't getting on no ship.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. Hi, Shank. I don't think we've heard from Shank before. Shank would like you to do an Obi-Wan.
This one's for you, Shank. And I think we're going to close out with this one here, as we are going into Chapter 31. No! You stupid book, you can't do that! You can't, in all honesty, say words like fox chubbies or pirate's booty. Even one that's a bit more innocent than that. You can't say pirate's booty with this audience. Look, Raven's cracking up, and she's supposed to be more mature than this.
Stop saying fox chubbies, pirate's booty.
Fox chubbies, pirates booties, it's a winning combination!
No! You didn't have to do Gilbert Godfrey.
Yes, I did.
Do Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Right. So
No fox booty, Colin. Shame on you.
Or pirates chubbies.
No pirate chubbies.
Fox chubbies are that gives pirates booty their power. They surround us and bind us. They form the universe together. Fitting each of the pieces of the broken seashell together was like trying to put together a puzzle without any reference as to what it should look like. You little idiots, just watch the Little Mermaid. You should know what the shell looks like. And you can't tell me that technology is not available. Ugh. They knew it was a shell, but they had no idea what this ridge or that one should fit. It took patience and attention to detail, and they just fought a band of skeletons. No, you didn't. They were puppets. Little dumbasses. Dodged arrows and escaped a disintegrating cave. No one was in the mood for a bit of jewelry repair, but there was no time to waste. So they set themselves about the task, clearing a great table and making certain it was clean before Uma placed the envelope's contents upon it. Next. Or I'll be wrapping
And
up.
I think the last voice is going to be live action Mad Hatter. Live action Mad Hatter. I saw it earlier. I've been trying to remember it.
How do we know we can even have all the pieces to this thing? Said Uma, frustrated.
We don't, agreed Harry. But if we give up now, we'll never find
I
out.
don't know why this is sexy, but it is.
Shush, said Gil, who was placing each piece back together with a delicacy the others hadn't known it to be capable of. Thank you. And with that, thank you for another wonderful stream.
Thank you for joining us and having fun with us. This was great.
And with all the Gilbert Gottfried voices tonight, I'm sure I'm going to be very hoarse.
And Pee-wee. Oh, Pee-wee doesn't make you hoarse. Gilbert Godfrey does.
This is gonna kill me! Thank you all for coming and making this stream wonderful, like you always do. And we shall see you next week.
Next week. Bye, guys.